Yeah, okay, friends. Hi, Doc South here, and I I had an eye opener today. It's rather interesting. My I have the day I had the day off from where I work at a supermarket, and my brother Ed got wind of it, and I guess between him and Sandy, Sandy probably wanted me out of the house so she could do some serious work on her antiques without me pestering her the whole darn day. And Eddie, my brother, got to thinking how he and I haven't really had a time to kind of hang out and talk with one another. I mean, my gosh, he's my kid brother, and it's it's rare that we get a good time to talk. Well, the solution was this. Ed works for Davila's Pizza in on Main Street in Hackettstown. Very good pizzeria. What does Eddie do? No, he doesn't make the pizzas. But what he does is he cleans up a bit around the place, but mostly what he's there to do is to deliver the pizzas when someone calls up and wants, maybe they're on Sheboygan Avenue. I don't think there is a Sheboygan Avenue in Hackettstown, but okay. They, you get the idea. They call in their address. They want two pepperoni pizzas and one with mushrooms, and Eddie delivers it. He gets paid a little bit of a salary for being in the pizzeria, neatening things up, maybe doing a few dishes, but then he also gets money from De Villas for delivering a little bit, but he also gets tipped. So he works for tips. Now, if he has a good day, he can do pretty good. Plus, he's out of the house. He's working a bit. It's a job he likes. He knows the town. It's for someone like him, it's a snap, and he just boogies right many times for 3 or 4 hours, and he comes home with a reasonable amount of money. Do that a few times during the week, maybe once on the weekend, and you got yourself a nice little chunk of change for mad money, or even paying some bills, or or whatever you name it. Maybe a tire blew or something. So you've got it, you got it covered because you got that money in the what would I say, in the fishbowl for those emergencies. It's not a bad idea. I know now some people are going to say, well, Doc, I don't know if I want to go deliver pizzas. Well, maybe there's something else you could do. Maybe you could do a little bit of a, a bit in the newspaper. Maybe there's something you could, maybe you could sell advertising. Maybe just but part time in a small town. There wouldn't be, you wouldn't necessarily have to do an advertising run for you know 9 hour days, 6 days a week. You should be able to handle some of that in a day or two. The rest of the week's for you. And you're retired. You probably got some pension money coming in. This just makes everything just a little less. I don't know. I don't really know a word for it except that you're, instead of just sitting around the house staring at the same old TV shows, which I guess isn't so bad, you're out there doing a little bit of work, making a little bit of money, adding that to your pension, and bingo. You're not just stewing around in your own juice saying, oh, I'm so bored, I'm so bored. No. And if you don't like the job, well, you can politely leave, find something else. Maybe there's something even better. Maybe you like wildlife, so you can go work at a pheasant farm. Uh, you like eggs, maybe you go work in a chicken farm, or what have you. Something that you maybe didn't even come close to doing back when you worked, but now you can. It's like me in a way. The supermarket, even though it's not really a full-time job. I'm not a full-timer and probably never will be. But it's kind of nice to go there, do the chores, and hobnob with people a bit. Don't be lazy or anything, but Just be friendly, do what you can to help. You've made the world a little bit happier. You've made yourself a few bucks, and you're you're just not always at home doing the same old, watching the same old shows. I don't know. And I think people that do that kind of thing, I don't know how to tell, but I'll bet you they live a lot longer and live a more productive life in their later years, my opinion. And again, also maybe you save while you're doing that doing that work. Maybe you put half to your expenses, a little bit of food and that kind of thing for the house, and the other half for a really whopping vacation somewhere you've never been. Again, think of it. I don't know. I like the idea. But Eddie, he's over at DeVillas in Hackettstown. They're right on Main Street, and they make pretty good pizzas. Not to mention, Ed gets a slice now and then. Hey, nothing wrong with that. No, the one he's delivering, he can't take a slice out of that and say that's his tip. I don't think that would go over too. If I know that wouldn't go over big. But when he's done for the day, if there's some pizza to eat, well, Ed, come on, we're all sitting down, going to finish this pie. There you go. What could be better than that? I don't know. I like the idea. I like the idea a lot. And if you're older and you're in good health, you might want to consider, because I think sometimes people lose out when they just, slouch into a chair every day and just watch the TV. Nothing wrong with watching TV, but getting out and doing the boogie there for some extra money, I think that could be a really, really good way to extend your life, make you a little happier, and there you are. I don't know. Anyway, I'm highly suggesting that to people, because honestly, there's days when I get up in the morning and, oh man, I got to go to the supermarket. Oh, 7 hours, and it's going to be. But once I'm there, I just get into it. Next thing I know, the 7 hours are up. I made myself some money. I'm on my way home, singing a happy song, or digging the radio. It's a thought, friends. It's a very, very good thought. Okay, I'll catch you later. I think I might call Eddie's pizzeria, the pizzeria he works at, and see if they can have my brother send over a pepperoni, a thin crust pepperoni. That would taste good. And good pizza there at DeVillas. Oh yeah, Main Street in Hackettstown. You'll find them. No, you will. It's easy enough. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.